evening, white shaving enthusiasts and newbies. Welcome into the rabbit hole with Cal Shaves. Tonight, by request from a buddy of mine, Chris Anderson from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, Gada. This is a Lebanese shave soap made by Rikan International out of Lebanon. Sell these in 65 gram tubes, 3 different scents. This one is Cool Mint. This one is the original. And they also make a marine scent. A few months ago, Chris and I did a trade. I got a Merkur 39C sledgehammer slant from him, and I traded him for a PAA Bakelite slant, which I love so much that after I traded it with him, I went out and bought another one to keep in my collection. Along with the sledgehammer, he sent me a tube of this. I don't know much about this, really couldn't find much online. Chris does live in a fairly large city, fairly multicultural. I guess he was able to find this at a market near him that sells foreign products, international products like this. So he sent me that, and I also asked him to send me recently the other 2 as well. Like I said, I guess these, according to Chris, go for about $3 to under $5 Canadian per tube. Like I said, I don't know much about it, couldn't find much about it. So, you see the packaging there, and on the back side. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful, I'm not sure what language that is, and I definitely cannot read it, so we'll be giving this a try using an Ever-Ready Shovelhead. Love this razor, used it once before. Got a bit of aggression to it, like it a lot. GEM PTFE with a few uses on it. And homemade handle from my good buddy of mine, Jason Bryan, Distorted Edge Shaving. He made the handle, put the knot in it. Paragon Shaving knot from it. So we'll be giving that a try. So we'll get the face wet. And we'll get this going. I don't do face lathers. It's something I'm going to start doing. I recently got shave sticks from a couple of different companies. I want to start getting those on the go. Anyway, get this moist just a little bit. I don't want to have it real wet. And like I said, this is a new tube. Opened it just enough to take a sniff of it, and that is it. Well, we'll get that in there. And like I said, if I have to do this a few times, we'll just double speed it and make it so it's not all in real time. So we'll get this going. That'll do just fine for our first pass. Wait, give you guys a bit of information. Got to put on the reading glasses. Again, not super familiar with this product. The ingredients list on this are stearic acid, coconut oil, borax, sodium silicate, potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, Vaseline, sorbitol, lanolin, vitamin F, chamomile, and mint. And for those that understand these ingredients list better than I do, but the only thing I understood on that was the stearic acid. So we'll give this a go. Like I said, very inexpensive shave soap. I did ask a couple of guys, or the guys in the forums there a while back, some of the guys that were familiar with it from, and they said, you know, it's quite common overseas, over in Lebanon. Like I said, very inexpensive shave soap, so we'll give it a try. First pass with the grain. Kind of interesting to use a soap that most guys probably aren't familiar with on this side of the pond. I did check on eBay and Amazon, and I think you probably can find it. I didn't find anything currently in stock from suppliers. Yeah, that's got decent slickness to it. So one of the guys I was talking to said, you know, it's not superior quality. And I'm not sure how it would compare to similar priced soaps. I haven't had a chance to use a soap of that in that range before. And I also don't use creams very often. I prefer Crope or hard soaps. Dripping a little bit, but not too bad. And again, it's late at night my time. I'm just going to do 2 passes plus a cleanup. Back to the brush. I'm just going to wet the face again. I haven't shaved in probably, well, since my last video. So probably about, or my last shave video rather. So probably about 6 days or whatever. So, but it's just a touch of water in this. Yeah, it definitely makes plenty of lather. I didn't put very much in this brush. And I'm not taking a whole, big time to make lather with it. It is kind of interesting to get soaps from parts of the world, that we wouldn't normally have access to here. And I do have stuff from Great Britain. A buddy of mine was in London several months ago and brought me back soap from their local pharmacy, Boots. So, I'll be using that in another video eventually. Yeah, that's DFS. I mentioned some of the Ever-Ready stars, gems, and other videos. If you get a chance to try one, find them fairly easily in antique stores. And there are a number of places that make blades for them. I find for the most part, they're fairly aggressive. It's got some nice blade feel to it. Like I said, I kind of enjoy that with my shaves. If I was a daily shaver, I might want something more mild, but like I said, when I get a chance to shave a couple times a week, I want something that's got a little bit more bite to it. And although this looks like a box cutter blade, it is not. Do not put a box cutter blade in there. It takes a little bit to get used to the angle. It takes a little bit to get used to working in your nose. I started growing my mustache the beginning of November at the request of a subscriber. And it took some getting used to. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. No weepers. A little bit of stubble left back under here. Like I said, that's always a problem spot trying to get around the Van Dyke. So, hey guys, we'll give a quick rinse up and then come back and chat with you guys. We're back and cleaned up. Oh no, not a bad shave. Didn't really know what to expect with it. Of course, the Shovelhead. Just love these things. Like I said, if you guys get a chance to get one of these, definitely check out any of the single-edge style blades or razors. Tonight, there's lime, witch hazel, or lemon rather. And it's getting late, I don't want anything heavy on, so just put a splash of that. Thayer's also makes subtle different scents, and so for her, the lemon is the one I like the best. So, anyway, guys, just like I said, by request from Chris Anderson. So, if you get a chance to check out something like this, you know, or you live in a place where you get a chance to try different products from different cultures, why not? You know, some of this stuff is is easy to get in North America. So, if you get a chance to try something like that, spend a few dollars and do it. You know. So, anyway, tonight, Gada from Lebanon. Ever-Ready Shovelhead, GEM PTFE. Synthetic from Paragon Shaving, handle made by Distorted Edge Shaving. And there's Lemon Witch Hazel. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch. As always, if you have comment suggestions, if you have requests for different things you'd like to see me try out, please leave a comment leave a comment below, and I will definitely do my best. So, you guys have yourself a fantastic week. We'll see you again in a few days. Take care. Bye-bye.